Hi everyone, I have a mixed media canvas to share with you today. I got a chance to play around on the weekend and decided that I wanted to make something new, and I had the pictures for my kids of school and they just kind of went together because I picked the same color backgrounds for them, but so I thought I'd try my hand on a canvas. Sorry about the mess in behind everything there. So I just started off with a 12 by 12 white canvas, and I actually didn't do anything to the canvas at all other than distress the edges afterwards, but I glued down a 12 by 12 piece of paper from my mind's eye. It just has it's kind of like a storyteller paper, just the craft cardstock with the pattern on it. You can see down the bottom here, it's got the days of the week. So it was kind of like a calendar, and I had a spot to put names and information and everything. So I started off with that, and I did some inking with some glimmer mists. I used, I believe it was toffee, and there's also a teal blue. Sorry, I can't remember the name of it, but you can see it. The nozzle wasn't spraying, so I splattered it. So you'll see little splatter spots. And then I also did some stamping there with a script stamp. And then I added, in here is texture paste that I put some distress ink into to make it a little bit of a beige, so it's not stark white. And I used a Prima stencil that I had. And just did that on the bottom, and there's some more up top here. And then my first layer was a doily, paper doily, so that you can see up here, I inked it, I did some of the script stamp, I splotched some of the teal glimmer mist, just distressed it so that it looked old. So that was the second layer. And then down at the bottom, I added this trim, and it's kind of funny. I got this in a bag from the thrift store, and it's shelving lace. So I'm not sure if many of you will remember this, but it's sticky back lace, but it's rubber. So it's not fabric. It looks like it's crocheted, but it's actually rubber lace. So I put that as a trim right across the bottom, and then I added in some of the bloomers in this teal blue. Put on a Michael's key from the $1.50 bin. I didn't do anything to it. It already had like it's white with a little bit of a gold antique on it. I added in my kids' photos, and this is a die cut from Joann's. They were kind of shiny, so I crumpled it up. I sanded it with my Tim Holtz sander, and then I put distress ink on the sides, and then there's some glimmer mist and stuff all over it too. So then I decided to add in some flowers. So these paper flowers are all from the Michael's $1.50 bin. They were some summer ones that I had, like that. So I crumpled them up, I glimmer misted them, just made them look old, and then I layered them. A couple of them I put pearls in, and then these are the Recollections resin flowers, and I inked them up a little because they were pretty white. This is one of the Recollections that's like a Prima look-alike, and that's what it's the same as that pink one that I used on my last project, but I left the pearl in here because this one didn't look bad. And then when you go over here, I added in a Prima wooden clock. This is just a little butterfly bead that I tucked in there. Down the side, this is the Recollections resin birdhouse. I added in one more bloomer on the side just to complete that row. And then a couple of the paper flowers, and this was a vintage button from one of my bags from the thrift store. can see the stamping, and there was some dripping glimmer mist in there. And all the splotches. So it's really, oh, and then this one I added in one of the crochet doilies from Michael's, from the $1.50 bin, with just like a rhinestone brad and one of the paper flowers underneath. And then I have a Tim Holtz tag in there, the metal tag with some seam binding, and this is a stick pin that I made with a flower bead, and there's some pearl and that in there. So that's it. Well, if it'll focus. Alright, leave a comment, subscribe if you wish, and have a nice day. Bye.